Hey, what is going, guys? Happy Friday. We are back. We are back, guys. All right, so let's see who's up first. Guys, if you're on, please share. Mic check and video check, guys. We have a very small show, but we got a lot to talk about. A lot of things happening in the industry, and it's very interesting what's happening. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, there was a book called Dork. Dork just came out of the gate, and it shot up like tremendously. And then it's happening again with another book called uh, White. This one, let me show you. White Sky. So it's well, I hope it's not a trend. Hey Jose, what's going on? Jose's first. So it happened once before in the 90s. So I think what's happening is a lot of speculators are in the shadows, and they're trying to get the next hot book, you know, and just grab everything up, So it's kind of dangerous to the market, and it kind of creates a bubble. So I kind of frown upon that, but let's see where it goes, guys. Let's see where it goes. All right, so we got Jose for the first one. All right, so we got some people on. Please share in the first 90 minutes, and we'll put you in the shared auction. All right, let's start. All righty, this is the first one, and you got Jose. Jose, you got. What's up, Kia Augusto? Okay, number one. Number one is Jose Pantoja. Okay. Absolute Batman still cannot do any wrong. It is still on fire, breaking all sales records. John Brown, what's going on? John Brown is on YouTube. All right, so I got number two. You got two of two. Okay, got it. And I hear, thanks, Louis. And I hear number two. I think, what is it? Issue 20, Absolute Batman 20. Scott Snyder hinted at Robin, first appearance of Robin. So he got us hook and sinker there, guys. So what do you guys think about these crazy prices just coming off the gate? These I don't know if they're flippers, or these guys are just pouncing on these low printed books, but I hope people just let the market settle and just read good books. All right, let me go to the next one, guys. See, Absolute Batman is different. Absolute Batman was a slow, like a slow rise, very consistent slow rise, and there was a huge demand. There was definitely enough supply, right? Because it's a supply and demand, commodity. So even though there was a huge supply, the demand was greater. So the book value kept going up. But books like Dork and White Sky, people are just looking at the supply side. So I hope there's a real demand there, because these books are going up way too fast. Let me hear some of your thoughts on this, guys. Was it Pantoja number 6? You got it? Of course, Jose Pantoja is the greatest locksmith in Brooklyn. So Jose, maybe you're gonna come join us in MegaCon. I know Randy's going, Randy King, Randy Watson, Sexual Chocolate is going. So hope you join us. Yeah, I heard something. Is that the new thing coming out? Do they have a creator team yet? Hey Sam, what's going on, buddy? Wow, Dan Lee. Long time no see, Dan. How are you? Good evening, Dan. Wow. Blast from the past. Of course, Dan Lee, your friend, you bought Sal 5 tickets and he won second place, right? He got $400 in credit. So he's it never expires. He's gonna come in and use it. Oh, Green Arrow is a villain. Louis, do you know the creative team behind it? Is it who's the writer and who's the artist? Do they diverge? Oh man, Jose, that'll be great, man. If you come with us, because Randy King loves to drive, you love to drive, then that means I could relax and be in the back seat, drive a couple of hours. That'd be sweet. All right, let me go to the next one, guys. So, by the way, guys, this is the final issue for the Ultimate Spider-Man, which I think it's mistake from Marvel's end. They should cancel all the other titles and continue this one. I let somebody else write it instead of Hickman. It was probably the biggest and greatest title in a while, so they should just keep continuing it because there's still a demand. Okay, sounds good. All right, let's see. Let's go to the next one. Love that cover. Number 7, the is that Bermejo, Lee Bermejo cover. Beautiful. That's the black suit taking over Peter Parker. Beautiful cover. And hey Raymond, what's up? Oh man, it is a blast from the past. All the OGs are joining us. From what I understand, Dan, Absolute Batman #1 is if you have a first printing, it's going for upwards of $200. Hey Gerald, what's going on, buddy? How are you? Good to see you again. Yeah, so if you have #1, Absolute Batman #1, and it's going for 200, I would seriously think about selling it. Guys, what do you think? Would you sell it for 200? I think it's a fair price. Will it go up more? Perhaps, maybe. Will it stay? Maybe. Will it go down? Who knows? Nobody knows, guys. It might go up. It might go down. Remember, this is like a commodity, like the stock market. So you got to know, buy low and sell high, right? But 200, that's a good price. Would you feel bad if you went up even higher and you sold it at 200? Nice. #1, Randy, you've been selling first printing #1 at Hotcakes. Oh wow! So Louis said the Green Arrow is going to be Raphael Albuquerque, and I've never heard of that. What has he written? Pomastag Pinishas. Okay, I'm not familiar with that name. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Sexual Chocolate has one. Oh man, wow! Gerald got a first printing sign. How much you think that will go for, Gerald? Or how much would you let that go for? A signed copy. Is it raw? Signed copy raw of #1 first printing. How much would you go for? Like 300, 400? I knew that line was long. Let me go to the next one. Okay, this is the Delato. So John Brown said he wouldn't feel bad because he paid cover price, which is $5 minus the discount. So he probably got it for $4 and free back at a board. So that's a pretty good return on your investment, right, John? It's gonna outperform the stock market. So Emmett says, okay, so you always start at 400, so this way you can make something in between that. Okay, that's fair. And then you have a little room to negotiate. Okay. Oh, you got a mint copy raw. Nice, nice. Okay. So number 10 is a Daredevil Punisher by Delato. He still does it. He does it very consistent. And number 12 is Captain America is part of the Armageddon. And Chip Zdarsky is, of course, going to take the reins of Marvel for 2 years. He's going to completely redo it. So I think Marvel is going to be in good hands for 2 years. He's a very talented writer. And I think Captain America is the lead into it. So, you know, if you haven't been reading Captain America, check it out, guys. It's from what I hear, it's a very good book. Oh, Emmett. Oh, yeah, welcome. Thank you so much. Anybody's who's a Gerald friend is our friend. Alrighty, here we go. And guys, remember to share. If you share in the first 90 minutes, you will be in our free share auction. Okay, let's go to the next one. And you know what's surprising, guys? Number 15, Jeff the Shark and Daredevil. I didn't realize how big Jeff the Shark is. I mean, this guy's everywhere, and you know, shockingly, his stuff moves. You know, especially with the younger audience. So, you know, Marvel has something there. You know, I thought, you know, he was being overplayed, but there's definitely a demand for Jeff the Shark. Oh, okay, that's right. I think there was a lunar year on Tuesday, right? It was they call it Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year. Of course, I don't celebrate it, but yeah, a lot of people do. Hey, Michael Saratoki, Shabbat Shalom, comic nerds. All right, here we go. And number 14 is Immortal Legend of Batman. That's sort of, if you cross Power Rangers with Batman, that's what you would get. Very interesting book. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a very, you know, whimsical character. I think it's made for the younger audience, but you know, it sells. I guess even though adults are reading it. Okay, let me see. Okay, we got new Scotty Young cover, Generation X, #1. That one's not bad. I gotta say, lately Scotty Young's been killing it with the covers. Every cover looks great. It's not like he's mailing it in, and I think he's got his mojo back. And then we have a new title from Vertigo, End of Life, which is 18. This is true. This is true. Yeah, when you have to give out money, it starts to add up, you know. Last Amazing Spider-Man. Are they ending it? I wasn't aware of that. Is that the question, Gerald? Well, actually, Gerard. I'm sorry, Gerard. Oh, that's right. I think Gerard won 2 last week, I believe. All right, there you go. All right, let's go to the next one. Wow, Scotty's writing Lobo. Okay. Honestly, I'm not crazy about his writing. I love his art. I love Scotty's art. But I'm not crazy about his writing. I mean, he tackled a few, and it's like a hit and miss. It's almost like correct me if I'm wrong. You know, when uh Peach Momoko writes X Men. You know, I mean, she's a decent artist, but her writing just I don't know. It's not on point. If you know what I mean. Right. Definitely. Yeah. It's the ultimate in game, right? Ultimate end game. And number 24 is Thundercats, or actually number 19. That's covered by Lucio Porello. And I gotta say, I gotta keep reiterating, guys, the most improved artist. The most improved because even a year ago, he couldn't really draw men. Like, when he draws a male character, it just looks weird, looks doesn't look natural. He could draw, women and poses spectacularly, but when it came to men, he just had a problem. But now he made a breakthrough, and every character looks fantastic now. Is that right? Wow. Okay. Why would you say so? Because of the comedic element to Lobo. He's like an anti-hero with like a lot of sarcasm. Peach Smoke. Is it the regular cover? So the two blind bags you won. There was no spine text, right, Gerard? Okay, let me go to the next one. This is from Udon Mega Man X number one. This is a brand new continuation from last year. It's a little confusing because they have the same numbering, but this is a brand new story, and they have 3 different covers. Okay, I see what you mean. All right, so yeah, I guess yeah, I see a point. Him writing Lobo, it'd be like writing a Deadpool character. I definitely see what you mean. Yeah, right, Randy. Yeah, you said that right. That's a Super Nintendo cover. That's NES cover. If you flip it to the side, it's like a homage to SNES. They did a good job. Okay, let's go to this one. We have World's Finest, and 26 is by Mark Spears. He was a darling. Kind of looks like I know he did it digitally. Number 26, which is Joker. He drew this digitally, but he kind of made it look like a clay figure, right? Doesn't look like a clay sculpture a little bit? Really different. I think Gerard, I think it goes for cover. I think it still goes for cover. I'm not sure. Does anybody know, guys? The Peach Momoko cover without the ticks. All right, let's see for the next one. Last one, guys. Last one. Couple of Marvel books. All right, let me know if anybody wants me to go back, but let's go right into the auction. Oh, by the way, we have 2 signings coming up, guys. We have next Wednesday, which is the 25th, February 25th, from 6 to 8, 2 hours. We're gonna have 2 guests. We're gonna have Damian Scott, the great Damian Scott, and he's got a couple of nice books out of late. I'm gonna show you both of them. Now this one's a ratio. That's Amazing Spider-Man number 6 ratio. And then the one that book came out this week, very electric. This one is a Wolverine number 16, coming right at you, cover B. He's gonna be signing those, and there will be, and also this came out, I think last year, Spider-Boy. This is his great cover, really nice. And then of course the last year there was also a JSA 1 in 25 cover. So he's going to be signing these, and he did a lot of Marvel hip hop covers. He'll be signing those. Ton of stuff. He's been doing a lot of work, and he's actually a Snoop Dogg's art director. So he does a lot of work for Snoop. All right. So the signing is next Wednesday from 6 to 8. Artist Damian Scott will be signing. First 3 signatures are free, and then it's gonna be $10 thereafter. There'll be also a CGC event, and we're also gonna have the great writer. I'm gonna show you a live shot, guys. And my good friend. I'm gonna have. Let me show you the cover. Let me see. Okay, guys. The new history of the DC Universe, Dakota Incident. Let me show you a poster by my good friend Joe Illich. He's the writer, and he is gonna sell 100,000 books. That's the goal, and I think he's gonna achieve it. And we're gonna make that come true. We ordered a ton, and it's gonna sell like wildfire. So we're gonna have 2 guests. We're gonna have Joe Illich, the writer and editor of he used to edit Valiant. He used to edit Heavy Metal, Batman, of course, and also the Epiphany engine. That's gonna come out this year. And also he's one of the co-writers for this book. And then of course Damian Scott will be showing up and doing a dual signing with him. It'll be a lot of fun. What is my favorite? Great question. What is my favorite comic in the store? Very, very good question. I gotta say, Martian Manhunter #1. It just, when I read it, it just blew me away. I did not expect it, and I'm not just saying that because he's a friend of mine. it's like reading Frank Miller for the first time. It had that kind of effect on me. So when I read the Martian Manhunter, it just made me feel good to, be in the comic industry again. Kind of restored my faith in comics again. Yes, when Damian Scott shows up, we will have all of his books on sale, even his lithograph. He'll do remarks for a fee, of course. Like I said, first 3 signatures are free. Anything thereafter will be $10. We'll have COAs on hand, and we'll have a lot of goodies, for you to get signed. And he's a super nice guy, very chill. He'll even have our Flatbush Zombie comics to get signed also. Oh, okay. Andy Corello, what's up, buddy? So we have White Sky. We're gonna have it on the auction in a few minutes. So give us a few minutes, guys. I'm gonna have 2 copies. You could bid on it. This is the rare sketch cover, blank sketch cover, very rare. They only made 1,000, so it's very rare. And then this one, oh, that's not it. This is the cover B. Cover B, and we don't have any more cover A's, but cover B will be on auction also. All right, so let's do that next. All right, so we had two big names coming up. We got Damian Scott. Damian Scott coming to sign. I hope you join us. It's going to be next Wednesday. So he's going to be signing this book that just came out this week. And I'm going to show you some of his books. Just came out last year, actually. Also, the Amazing Spider-Man Ratio, JSA Ratio, and a lot of the hip-hop covers. So he, for the Marvel hip-hop covers, Damian has the most covers. They gave him quite a few. And there's a story behind it, but I won't diverge. And then, of course, we have Joe Illidge, my good friend, is going to show up on same time. It's a dual signing. And he's going to be signing the history of the DC universe or anything that he's done. So you could bring the DC Marvel books. I'm sorry, DC Batman books that he's edited, and also Valiant books, Heavy Metal, of course the the Spawn books he's done, Bloodletter, bring all that. And of course, the main reason he's showing up is for the history of the DC universe, the Dakota incident. All right, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I had a poster. All right, guys. All right, let's start. Okay. Yeah, I think Vorshan should definitely show up with all the Damian Scott books. Get all of them signed. I know Vorshan has one of the biggest hip hop cover collections in New York. Yeah, I think he has every one of them except one, maybe. So I hope he shows up. It'll be a lot of fun. All right, so let's do a. This is gonna be the next book's gonna be the auction. Let's start with this one. Okay, here we go. This is the White Sky cover B. I'm gonna do a live shot. And this is gonna be an auction, guys. Okay, I'm gonna do a live shot. This is White Sky number 1. I'm gonna start it off at $25. Cover B, guys. So no new Damian Littles. But we do have a lot of Damian comic books with his covers to sell. So if you show up, you'd be pleasantly surprised. Man, I can't talk. Hold on, okay. White Sky number 1. Cover B. Name and copy opens at 25. Okay, opens at 25, guys. White Sky. I mean, the speculators are going nuts with this book. Nope. Yes. All of the Damien Scott will be CGC eligible, and also Joe Illich. Can be a CGC event. And we're gonna have a COAs available for all for a nominal fee. For $5, you can purchase a COA for the books. Okay, let me start the clock. Interest clock. All right, there's the interest clock, guys. Opening at 25. I hope the speculators are reading these books and speculating on the quality, because I don't even know why this book went up so much. This is just the interest clock, guys. Okay, we open for 25. 25. Jose Pantoja. Will it follow the trend of Dork? Because Dork is somebody told me it's like around 200 already. Is that true? That's insane. And the number 2 didn't even come out for Dork yet. All right, we got 25 seconds for Jose. Good luck. 20 seconds. Yeah, exactly. You know, there's a lot of speculation, but no substance. Okay. And they got it for 25. Yeah, Dork is on third printing. Yeah, it's crazy. I heard even the second printing is going for like $30 or something. Okay, now this one is even more rare. From what I understand, they only made 1,000 of these. This is the blank cover. All right, this one we're gonna start at $50, guys. It's a blank cover. I'm gonna show you a close up. Name and copy. Only 1,000 they printed. This one's gonna open at 50. Okay, can anybody open, guys? Oh, okay, so Michael said Dork was a great read, and Brett Bean is a great guy. So I think fans like supporting him. Oh, I don't know who that is. Who is Brett Bean? What other stuff has he done? Okay, I'm gonna start a interest clock. So let me ask you, Michael Saratowski, since you read the book, you think it justifies the price? And do you have a first printing, Mike? Oh, okay. So say, okay, that guy. Okay. Yeah, I have to agree. It's all speculation. It definitely does not justify it. No, it does not. I mean, only thing like look how even Absolute Batman. There's no interest for this one. So Absolute Batman was it took a while for it to go up. You know, it just kept them building steam. Uh, and the writing was solid. It kept them getting more of a fan base, and then demand increased. Slowly. More like naturally, organically, right? That's the way a book should go up, and then it's gonna stay uh at the level. But when you go up that fast, it's very artificial. Something's not right. Alrighty, let's do another one, guys. Okay, this one is the Batman 17 ratio, 1:25 ratio. You do a close up. Okay, I believe this is the Nick. Is it Nick Turgoda? I think it's by Care Andrews. Covered by Care Andrews. 1:25 ratio, guys. No, 100%. It's definitely FOMO. Let me just double check. Is that? Hey, can I get an assist? Who did the cover for this one? Is it Care Andrews? This one opens at 20, guys. This one's the cover kind of looks animated a little bit. Okay, let me do inches clock. All right, we got $20. All right, we're gonna the Pantoja. So let me ask you this, guys. I'm gonna ask Michael Saratowski and Andy Collado the $200 price tag for Absolute Batman #1 first printing. Does that justify the price? Because look at the way it rolls. It was pure supply and demand. I want to hear your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think? Totally justified or still FOMO? Oh, Kush. What's up, Steve Kush? Steve Kush represented Bulletproof at the Fan Toy Fair this past weekend. And we opened up a lot of avenues for new toys. Right, Steve? All right, congrats. All right, we got can you post a few of them, Steven, here? Oh, Gary in the house. Gary, what's up? Okay. So you think it should be about $100 for the Absolute Batman #1, okay? So Gary said, just wait for the full reveal of the Joker in a storyline. Okay. So we got pretty so far. I'm actually curious to see. Okay, John Brown chimes in right here. He says the $400 Absolute Batman is for the CGC graded 9.8 copy, and even if it is, he said it's not. Okay, so it's pretty universal that it's way too high. Price is way too high. But you know what? The demand is there, guys. Demand is there. It's probably FOMO, but demand is definitely there. This book probably sold. Anybody know the print run? Because it's got to be like 250,000 copies out there, maybe more, because it's up to 11 printings now. All right, we got a big book coming in. No, 100%. The demand is still there. You know why? I think the reason it's getting the $200 price is because what I've noticed is a lot of people that are not comic fans are coming in seeking the book from word of mouth. That's the key, guys. Word of mouth, and it has expanded. It has expanded the comic book I guess, the fan base. I mean, this book alone. So a lot of people that came in are seeking out the complete runs. Then some people want to trade paperback, but some people want the first printing of everything, and it's driving up the price. So it's a lot of fresh people coming into the industry and buying up these issues. So it's a very interesting thing. I think so. I think that's the kind of number. But remember, you got 11 printings. So now it's very possible that total number ones are about 500,000 copies out there, and there's no end in sight. It's still selling. There are people coming in asking about number one, or the book or the whole run, because their friends recommended to them. They just, everybody fell in love with the book. Each person is recommending it to their friends, and they're coming in and buying them. So I think this is legit, guys. It's totally different situation than Dork or The White Sky. Oh man, nice. Okay, there you go. So Andy said you got the true foil of Maker. Okay, excellent. Didn't have any spine ticks, Andy. Yep, 100%. This is totally different. I think Absolute Batman is going to be sustainable, whereas Dork and White Sky, I don't know. It's just too speculative, and it's because Absolute Batman start going up once, like number 5, number 6, number 7 start coming out on a regular basis. Dork and White Sky, it's only been issue 1. Issue 2 hasn't even come out yet, and hardly anybody even read it yet. Okay, so let's see. Steve Kushner, you got the issue 1, first issue, first print, Jim Lee cover, signed by Joe Goda and Snyder for about 1. Oh wow, that's a great price. That's a great price, guys. All right, let's do a last one. Last big one here. This one is Legend Has It. Now this is the ultimate hip hop cover. This is covered by Sanford Green. Neiman copy, first printing. Let me put a cover here. All right, here's the. Okay. Oh, okay. Small. Okay. Yeah, I think about half of the my batch of Ultimate Endgame had a spine tick. Other one was pretty good. Other half was pretty good. All right, so here, Legend Has It. Okay, we're gonna open this set. It's gonna be high, guys. It's gonna open at 90. Let's see if the demand is still there for this book. This book was also on fire. I mean, this was a New York Comic Con exclusive. They also have a pop-up store by Chinatown, and I believe every week or so they have a new creator coming in and is doing a signing. Right. So whoever has a perfect copy of the blind bag, it's actually worth more. Absolutely, because there's so many damaged books. And I think this is the printer's fault. I can't blame Marvel on this. The printer probably didn't have the experience. So it was like a learning thing, learning curve. So hopefully the next blind bag, which they're doing for Daredevil, they don't have the same problem. If they do have the same problem, I think it might be the end of it, blind bag for Marvel. They gotta correct that problem because it was such a black eye for them. All right, let me get some more books. I'm gonna do an inch clock, guys. This book you can get it signed by Sanford Green. I believe he's gonna be. I hope he's at MegaCon. Get it signed. So this book, strangely, was not sold at comic book shops. You could only get it through them. You could either go to their store in Chinatown or you have to be at a show. And I believe, okay, we got $90. All right, here we go. We're gonna start at 90. All right, we're gonna. That's a bid. Samuel Caesar got it. All right. Okay, we got $100 by Randy. And you guys could get this signed. Is the first printing over, guys? Is this up to second printing already, Randy? Would you know? That's what Gene told me. Gene told me it's all going to second printing. Yeah, this is a big book, guys, and this one is in mint. Okay, 25 seconds. Five seconds. All right, Randy got it. Randy got it. Okay, congrats. All righty. All righty. Next book is another ratio. This week's ratio. Okay, this one is Amazing Spider-Man number 22. This one is a cover by Simone Bianchi. Simone Bianchi, 1 in 25. Let's start this off at $10, guys. All right. So just to let you know, guys, every week I'm gonna put out another Legend Has It cover. There's a total of 8. There's a total of 8 different covers, and I'm gonna be offering for sale on the auction 1 cover each every week. Different cover. Okay, we're gonna start this off at $10. Can anybody open, guys? So this is the book. And also we're gonna be pre-selling the signed copies of Joe Illich book. Let me get it for you guys. All right, let me show you a close-up of all the Joe Illich books. Okay, this is a certificate, guys. You could purchase this for $5 at the store at the event. This is cover D, and let me see what the artist is. Okay, I'm not too sure, but it's pretty awesome actually. This is one cover D. This is cover B. I think that's Dennis Cowan. Okay, we got the homage cover C. And this cover is by, let me see what it is. Not sure. They make these the fine print so small now. And of course the main cover. Where's the main cover? All right, so those of you that cannot make it to the event, you're gonna get a signature certificate, and it's gonna be $12, guys. Let me know. All right, I'm gonna spread it out. We're gonna start taking pre-orders. Cover A. Cover B. Cover C. Cover D, guys. We're gonna go down the line, and you can claim it. Okay, for those of you that cannot make it, let me know. All right, let me know if anybody wants to do a pre-sale. All right, I'm gonna start the sale on the cover A. Let me know if anybody wants it. It's gonna be a claim for $12. Signature and the certificate. All right, let me know. And this one comes with a COA. This one is B. Let me show you. Okay. This is the cover by Dennis Cowan. Anybody that's interested, just let me know. I'll put your name on it. Okay, hold on. Claim. Okay, there's gonna be all $12, guys. Hold on, let me see. Cover C is a homage. That's right, half off. Yep, that cover that fell, it's half off. That's gonna be $6 for the folding cover. There you go. Cover D. D is who's the artist? This is really gorgeous. Let's see. Can I get a assist, guys? Who did the cover D? Is it let's see, they make it so small. It says Luis Santos. Is that right? Luis Santos? All right, and then the last one we're gonna do is a we'll do a pre-sale on this. Wolverine number 16. Sign with a certificate, it'll be $10. You let me know if anybody wants it. I'll put your name on it. All right, there you go. So let me know which one you guys want. Let me show you each cover. It's gonna be this cover signed with the COA, $10, guys. You got it, got it. All right, so I'm gonna put Andy Toledo. So this is for anybody that cannot make it. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put Andy Toledo on the first one. Yep. Hey guys, I encourage you to make it, but just in case you can't make it, this is one of the options. So Jose, so this one is if you want it signed, it's like a claim. If you want it signed with the COA, with Damian Scott's signature, it'll be $10. Would you like one? This is not an auction. This is a claim. You get a signed book and a COA for $10. Anybody else? Then we have this one also. This one's gonna be a little more. This is gonna be 25 signed with the COA. This one's gonna be 10 signed with the COA. And this is gonna be $30 signed with the COA. That was a ratio. Yep, got it, Jose. Yeah, Damien is a prodigy. Damien does a lot of abstract art, and of course, he comes from a graffiti background, so it's there's a little bit of graffiti flavor. It's always the action is always coming at you guys, and he's gonna be doing remarks. He's gonna be doing sketches for a very nominal fee. So don't forget to come, guys. All right, so that might be it. That might be the show, guys. I'm gonna do If anybody's interested, we could do a uh for the egg roll, we could do like a 30 ultimate end game blind bags. Let me know if there's any interest. Let me just gauge the interest, guys. No, the white plank didn't sell. We opened it at $50. So, Gene, if you want it, it's still up for sale. $50. We got one left. Gene, let me know if I should put it back on. Okay. All right, guys. So let me know if there's any interest in the egg roll. Egg roll is going to be 30 blind bags. I just want to see the interest, guys. Alrighty. Okay. All right. Let me just do a shared egg roll then. All right. Shared egg roll is going to be 2 blind bags. All right. Here we go. Okay, let me know who shared, and I'll put you in the shared egg roll. All right, let me see. We got Sam. Here we got let's see. Luis Augusto. You got it. 4 and 14. You got it. 4 and 14. Four. You got okay, Emmett and Gerard. Okay, you got it. All right, hold on. Okay, who else? Andy Carlito. Yep. Guys, please share in the first 90 minutes. You got John Brown. Okay, hold on. Who else did I miss? Jose, did we got Jose Pantoja? Jose Pantoja. Okay. Good night, Andy. All right, let me know if I missed anybody. Gary Coates and Steve Kushner. Okay, hold on. Gary Coates and let's see who else. Steve Kush. All right, let me know if I missed anybody. Oh, Michael Saratowski. I gotta get. Okay, hold on. So Sam, can you give me number 1 through 10? I'll shuffle it that many times. Five. I'm gonna shuffle it 5 times. Good luck, guys. Once, twice, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's see who's gonna get the 2 blind bags. Wow, slow spin here. Andy color. Okay. Very nice. Okay, Andy got it. Wow, why is it spinning so slow? This is the slowest spin I've ever seen this wheel do. So in slow-mo here, guys. Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like we're gonna sleep here. Why is it so slow? This makes no sense. This wheel has never done this before. Oh my goodness. No, no, no. No, no, this is a spin. This is a spin. Is it because there's not enough names on it? I don't know. It makes no sense. Wow, this is so slow. Even when we had like 500 names on it, it was never this slow. Yeah, 100%. You're gonna have to buy me a new wheel. Very, very weird. It's like pulling teeth here. I hope not. I hope it doesn't stop on the blank. Holy cow. I think somehow it's the internet feed. What the hell? Kind of moved, kind of jerked a little bit. This is like a Chinese torture. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, why is that doing that? Vorshaw, what's going on, buddy? No, this is the shared egg roll. The egg roll is actually 30 blind bags of Ultimate Endgame, but there was no takers. Right. I don't know what's going on with this wheel. This wheel has never done that before. Oh my God. So Vorshan, this is the shade egg roll. Whoever wins gonna get 2 blind bags. This is like a comedy over here. Wheel of patience, 100%. I like that. Wheel of patience. Good one. Good one, Steve. Wow. All right, maybe I have to start over. Let me start over then. Okay, hold on. All right, let me see. It's very odd. All right, let me start over. I don't know. Something's not working correctly. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna redo it, guys. All right, here it is. Okay, let me do it again. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle it 5 times. Let's see if this is better. Okay, there's no blank screen there. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle it 5 times like before. Okay, let me see if this is better. Okay, once, twice, 3, 4, 5. I think this one. Here we go. Now that's legit. Okay, here we go. Lewis, there you go. Lewis, you won again. Oh my goodness. You won last week. All right, congrats, Lewis. Yeah, there was something wrong with that wheel before. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Lewis wins again. All right, guys. We're gonna do trivia, and that's it. Okay, let me do trivia. I'm gonna give you guys easy ones. All right, Sam, if you have a trivia, let me know. Lewis, if you have a, yep, Lewis, you won. Okay, trivia 1. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna ask the first question. Lewis, if you have a question. Well, that was a trick, Lewis. You went to the bathroom and you got yourself a winner. All right, my first question is, this is the easy one, guys. On which day and time is Joe Illich and Damian Scott showing up in the store? Oh my goodness, we got it right. Namra, welcome. All right, so Namra, you could choose. She got it right. Okay, on my feed was Namra first. Everybody got the right. Everybody got it right. All right, so Namra, please choose 1, 2, or 3. 3, you got it. All right. Louis Agosto, if you have a question, let me know. Namra, this is your winner. Transformers number 6. Yep, everybody got it right. But first on my feed was Namra. Okay, Sam, if you have a question, Louis Augusto, if you have a question, ask away. And John Brown, if you have a question. Is that the question, Louis? Louis, is that the question? Okay, that's the question. Okay, what is the hottest selling comic? Well, Emmett, you got it right, but the first person to answer would get it, would win it, and that was Namra. So you got it right, but you got it too late. All right, the question is which is the hottest selling comic? There you go. All right, Sam, choose. That was a softball. Can you choose number 1 or 2? And please ask a question, Sam, if you have it, or John Brown, either one. 1, okay, got it. Okay, we got G.I. Joe, number 278. G.I. Joe, congrats. All right. Sam, if you have a question, okay, what issue of. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, man. That's a great one. What issue of Justice Society of America did Damian Scott do a variant cover for? What a question. It's actually easy, but it's hard. Emmett, you got the first question right. $31. Is it 31? John, let me know if that was the correct answer. Emmett, no, you didn't win anything because you answered it too late. The first person gets the prize. Well, Emmett, probably on your feed, you answered it first, but on my feed, it's what counts. And on my feed, it was Namra that came in first. So everybody on their own feed, they'll be the first one to answer it. but only the one that counts is the one that comes up on my feed. Does that make sense? This is the how the internet works. Everybody has a different speed. So John Brown, did anybody answer the question correctly yet? Okay, I think this is correct, right? Did Randy get it right? Sorry, Emmett, it has to be on my feed. John Brown, I think JSA 9 should be correct, right? I'm pretty sure that's right. Yep, there you go. All right, Randy. See that? Red Sonja number 7. Red Sonja number 7. All right, guys, that concludes the show. Remember, next week, Wednesday, we have 2 signings. We have the writer, Joe Illich, for DC, History of the DC Universe, Dakota Incident. And also we have the great artist, Damian Scott. They both will be here from 6 to 8. So don't forget, COAs will be available. And you must purchase the book here. All right, so we'll see you next Wednesday, guys. And then we'll see you next Friday for the show. Have a good night. Signing off.